call your provider right away if you have any mental changes. Common side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may cause
So
kidney problems.
it is very, it's not a very, or how should I say, it's unique that I was not able to give any comment or any feedback or any opinion on the incident that took place in the United States on Saturday, July 13th, in Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh. I think irrespective or not giving any, by not giving any political angle to it, it is just a very, very unfortunate thing. But the fortunate thing is, a silver line to it is that the president, the former president, is survived, is fine, and he has come back 10 times stronger, and we all are looking forward to his Republican Party nominations acceptance speech tonight, a few hours from now. It is definitely a food for thought. It is definitely an event which need some investigation and also some introspection as far as the Secret Service, which is only responsible for the safety and well-being of the president and the vice president and the US Treasury bills. A subject which has an agency which is as the Secret Service agency is as complex, as mystifying, and as unknown like CIA. People don't talk about it. Nobody writes a book when they retire. Only it only rises, it only gives birth to controversies and conspiracy theories, right from President John F. Kennedy's assassination to so many assassination attempts on the presidents who followed Mr. John F. Kennedy. It is a agency which don't disclose anything, and very rarely it comes to forefront. But the Butler incident last Saturday is actually a incident upon which it is difficult to speak and impossible to remain silent. Being the citizen of United States, and this is mind-boggling. It is very, very strange what we have witnessed during Trump's half a dozen trials in democratic ruled states. Completely state machinery and the federal machinery was behind those those cases. The Saturday incident to me looks like unbelievable because Secret Service is highly capable of handling that situation. Very long time back, extremely many years back, I had when I was in India. I think I read a book. The name of the book was "Shall We Tell the President?" This book, I'm not sure whether a movie was made of it, but I was a I was an avid reader in those that part at that age of my life. There were no library would the official library would I can get that book. But these are all private libraries which are under the staircase of a building or in the chopperpatti, and they would charge charana quarter for a week. And I must have read one of the so many books, countless. One of them was "Shall We Tell the President?" This is a book a written. I am not sure who was the author, and but it is about the U.S. president is going to a football game, and there was a plan to assassinate the president in that sports arena. And this couple of agents, the Secret Service agents, foiled that plot solely on their own strength, without any government help. And after doing successfully saving the president and eliminating the threat, the movie or the book ends with the two agents talking to each other, saying that, "Oh, you think shall we tell the president?" Great movie, great not. I'm sorry, not movie, a book. The Saturday incident. I'm sure that there are no Secret Service agent like those two agents in that book. And anything from the book is always a imaginary character. The Gandh that you see in the book, you will never see. Similarly, Saturday incident is not the one for the book. I think for it is one for how to use the government machinery and how to use the loopholes in the government machinery to achieve the goal. And this can only be done if you are within the government, you're in the government. It is the president's former president life was online, and irregularities that is open in public domain are stark, unbelievable. It is pointless to talk about it. Now, come to the US politics. Coming out of the assassination attempt on Saturday, we had a very disastrous debate as far as Biden, the current President Biden is concerned, and the Democratic Party is concerned, and they decided that they will, in a democratic country, you don't push somebody, you talk, you debate, and you argue. And as of today, it looks to me that the the defiant Joe Biden, sir, not sir, the President Biden probably. I I have seen him on the Senate confirmation or Senate, uh, all the committees. He must have worked on all the committee. 50 years of his life, a career politician. In his days, I have seen him when I came here in 1987, all the way during the Clinton impeachment, uh, confirmation for Justice Thomas, confirmation for so many judges, confirmation for so many Supreme Court appointees, confirmation for foreign relation, endless. And my opinion is, for him, he was a very great investigator, debater. What should I say? He also was instrumental when, long time back, I was not a senior citizen then, but today I am. But I know that I think during my, I was in the United States by then, a young person. But Biden actually cast the tipping vote, which the law that he voted for, that the senior citizen social security income will be taxed. Until that, social security income also of a senior citizens were not taxed. So Biden is a motherfucker. He actually murdered so many senior citizens. At this age, I think he should follow all his party allies, his internal, the big wigs in the Democratic Party, and he should make a right decision. Who is he? Nobody can force him because this is America. He's a sitting president. He's an incumbent president. Even the vice president cannot force him. This is not India. Pheku. This is not a Pheku's bench of world. The Pheku goes into the temple bench before the election results are to be declared, and there are 96 कैमरा, उसका एक एक झटका बाल भैंचोद वो टीवी पे दिखाता है, और पूरा इंडिया का मीडिया दिखाता है कि गांधी जी को कौन जानता था? गांधी जी बहुत बड़ा आदमी था, लेकिन उसको कौन जानता था? The media people who were sitting in front of him, they were like sucking his lund. वो बोल रहा था गांधी को कौन जानता था, और ये दोनों औरत और आदमी थे, दोनों उसका लौड़ा चाट रहे थे। और वो बोला, is it not the responsibility of the administration? Nobody knew Gandhi. It's just because when the Gandhi film released, the world knew him. And all the Gujarati people. Gandhiji was a Gujarati man, I hope. They all went to love Feku. Don't worry about it. So Biden is I'm a Democrat, and I'm a US citizen. He's my president. He's our president. If he is re-elected, we are with him. If he drops out, we are with the next Democratic candidate, whoever they decide. My vote is for a Democratic candidate. But all this thick and thin, the Trump guy has come out as a Trump tough. There are so many conspiracies and theories and on and on and on. I'm not interested. None of us should be interested in those conspiracies. We should be only interested in that how much courage Mr. Trump must have. 2.5 years back, and trust me, I don't bullshit. 2.5 years back, when he first time he decided to speak out, where there were so many Republican high-ranking senators and congressmen were there in that meeting, where when he said, I am running for the nomination again. Only one congressman, Congressman Gates, I remember. All these people who are today in the convention bench or saying, apart from Trump's family, all these Republicans, they were laughing. They were thinking, what the fuck, these guys? That day, if all the Republicans present in that meeting would have Nikki Haley, this Randy Banchod, and then all these Randwas Banchod, one by one, Rubio and Podio and Banchod, Maka Bosolalo, if they had stood with him, Democratic administration at White House, New York State, and Wisconsin, they do not have the courage to persecute him. What they have done in New York and Georgia is persecution of a former president, persecution of a political opponent. What is happening in New Delhi with Arvind Kejriwal is a persecution of a political opponent. If Banchod it does not end with a jail. You have to Banchod run a civil case. But Feku and the whole Gujarat is corrupt. I have seen Morbi disaster, I have seen Rajkot disaster, I have seen Surat disaster, I have seen Vadodara disaster. None has ever been reported after the incident was done. Because the Indian media is an agent of Feku. Ambani, Adani, they owns all the media. And the Gujarati people are the most corrupt people in the world. Not in Gujarat, in India. I noticed one thing. politician of Indian origin that I have seen in the United States coming up are from South India. Chilikuri, Bulikuri, who knows? Kamala Harris' mother was Shyama Gopalan from Tamil Nadu. So many. I haven't seen a Mother Chod Patel, Mother Chod Parikh, or Mother Chod Desai and Shah as holding any position, because the day they henchod enter the politics, their relatives will fuck the system. I haven't seen any other community other than J.D. Vance's wife is a Madrasi, is a South Indian from the Andhra. Gopalan, Kamala Harris. We have so many Upendra Chiukala in New Jersey. What is the criteria? The American people see the honesty. The American people see the secularism. The American people don't look at this motherfucker Paco. Benchot, kutta sala mother chod. One comment I need to make, that and this is a cardinal error that every American politician, Democrat and Republican alike, have made, that they never saw in 9/11 happened. The Republican Bush, instead of going to the correct source of 9/11 crime, they had a designated enemy in their mind. They had decided when 9/11 happened, they never went into investigation, correct investigation. They decided that we have to target Iraq, and they destroyed Iraq. And then Iraq is destroyed, even today. Today, July 13th, the assassination attempt on former President Trump, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, they both have already decided without any fucking investigation. No. They already decided Iran is responsible. In my opinion, the first in 2016 to 2020, President Trump did extremely well. The economy was fantastic. Everything was going great. Then China brought COVID. It is China's attack on the United States. 13th July, China found out that now this man is going to be back in the White House. It's not Iran, it's China. The American politics and the political leaders are chutias, both. You have not done anything, no homework, and Benchot, you don't even know Benchot that Secret Service is a linear failure. The president is 50 hours away, and Benchot, there is a guy working there, and you know that it is Iran. Who is behind it? Or Iran is planning. Iran is a Benchot great friendly nation. If as long as you kick the Israel out. Now, you come to the bench of the Israel thing, everybody is ready to suck the land of Netanyahu. दो आदमी है दुनिया में, फेंकू और नेतन्याहू, बेंच उसके झाटे का वैल्यू भी $1 million है एक झाटे का. Then we come to JD. A story is stunning, but I saw him yesterday, first time talking. To me, I think he will fizzle out like Dan Quayle of no reflection on President Bush. But Bush may not, Mr. Trump may not nominate him for the second term. Because Trump, to me, it looks to me right now, is a two-term president. He's going to be two-term president. Then we go to the West Indies cricket team, the mother chod. Why they are playing cricket? And then the last is the wedding of Ambani son. फेंकू वेंट इट, फेंकू पहुंच गया वहां सही समय पे, मुठिया मारा उससे, मैंने ऐसा सुना है भैया। उसका मुखिया अनिल भाई ने, मुकेश भाई ने मार, मुकेश ने बोला अनिल को कि तू भोसड़ी का, मैं इसकी लौड़ा हिलाता हूँ, उसकी चड्डी तू पकड़। जम गया उसका पकड़, बहनचोद को नंगा होगा उसका, मैं उसको हिलाता हूँ, तू फिर जो भी निकलेगा वो तो पी जा। साले माँ के लवड़े गुजराती बहनचोद, बेशरम लवड़े बहनचोद।